Hey guys, welcome back to my sewing room. I'm Kelly and you found me here on PickinStitches, and today I'm going to be unboxing for you the latest Fat Quarter bundle that has come in from Fat Quarter Shop. I actually get several of their bundles. I get the Moda fabrics, the Lori Holt, and the Hoffman batiks. So I'm not quite sure which one this one is, so let's jump on in. Oh, it's Lori! Oh, how fun is that? That just looks like springtime. So in these Fat Quarter bundles, you're going to get 12 different Fat Quarters, and usually it's going to be out of the same collection, but sometimes they kind of mix and match because Fat Quarter Shop will just curate and make together a grouping that they like. Let's see. It's all fabrics by Lori Holt, so it's going to be kind of a combination. I definitely see some mercantile in here and maybe some of her calico. Oh, there's dressmaker. Yep, these are super cute. It definitely has a bit of a spring feel, but I think this will work nicely in a lot of her other lines. And that's one of the things I know, it's kind of a mixed bag, right? If you stick with the same designer, they're going to typically have things that are in a similar color wheel and they play nicely between the different collections. So I love that all of my Fig Tree fabrics will typically jump into the next collection and be fine. Same thing with Lori's or Camille Ross Kelly's, and so that's really nice. But it does kind of shoehorn you into a very specific color wheel. So if you like to experiment with other things, I definitely encourage you to get outside of the box and try something new. That's kind of what I've done with some of the sew samplers and the pre-cuts boxes. It's some fabrics that I wouldn't have chosen on my own, and by the time I finish that project, I end up loving them. It's so silly. I guess I need to reserve my judgment for the end product. Anyways, okay, so this is a fun, kind of reminds me like of Easter print setup. So we've got a nice minty green with some X's and dots. Ooh, okay. I like this with these other ones, but I would never have picked up this fabric all by itself. Like it's pink and teal and gold and green, which shouldn't by itself, but I never would pick that one up. But it looks good in this bundle, so there you have it. And I have this fabric, let's see, B Dots. Okay, so this is from her B Dots collection, and I like it. I've used it in some of my applique blocks on the calico applique quilt that I'm working on. And this is from Mercantile. We had this in the Hat Dashery sew sampler earlier this year. Now this is funny to me because this is from Fat Quarter Shop, and Kimberly does not do purples, like at all, ever. And so it's funny to me that they've included them, but I really like purple. I think I should make a whole quilt out of purple. Maybe send it over there and say, hey, see, they're not so bad. This definitely feels like spring, Easter baskets, everybody getting their new Sunday dress, Sunday best dressed or Easter dress. Sorry, I need more coffee this morning. I like this little floral print. That will be fun to use. And what I'll probably do with most of these is fold them up and put them right in my Lori box. So then I know they're going to coordinate, and anytime I'm working on a quilt that has her fabrics in it, I can kind of bebop it around and grab different stuff. Ooh, I like this. Of course, this one doesn't have the selvage that's printed on it. It's like a cross-stitch pattern with some needles additionally, and I like this gingham. It's teal. It doesn't quite match my shirt, but it's not bad. I like teal a lot. Oh, I didn't show it to you. And then this is her dressmakers, I think. Let's see. This is from Hometown. I think this pattern is, or this fabric is called their dressmaker. I have it in maybe a blue or a minty green. I like using that as a background fabric when I'm doing something of hers that's really scrappy. And that's it. So yeah, I really do like getting these bundles. It definitely helps me backfill the Fat Quarters that I use out of that particular box. And I like having kind of the variety of stuff around because I often will reach into my stash for stuff. We don't live super close to any major retailers or to even the local quilt shop is 25 minutes away. So it is much nicer if I can just pull it straight out of my stash and not have to stop what I'm doing and go to the store and take my project with me so that it can all match. So anyways, I digress. If you enjoy these unboxing videos or some of my tutorials, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a ton. And don't forget, we've got that Facebook group that I've started so that I can have a little bit more community with you guys. I want to see the projects that you're working on. I want to hear what you're up against. And it's kind of hard on YouTube to get that back and forth. But definitely check us out over on Facebook. It's under PickinStitches. And until then, I will see you guys next time.